Tears drop from both my eyes.
Alaikum assalam, bro.
How do you feel?
I feel good, and I think today is the semi-final, so the vibe is very different to the first round. But it's good. I see all the contestants, and it's good to speak to them as well. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm here. I'm ready to go on stage. But inshallah, I just know every time I go on the stage, I need to just remind myself. At the end of the day, I'm only and only here for Zikr Hussain. And it comes from the heart, and inshallah it finds its way to the audience's hearts as well, and that's all I can pray for.
I say
Looking forward to your audition. I just want to know, from when you obviously knew what day you're on, what did you do to prepare for your semi-final audition?
So I actually found out a day before yesterday that I'll be on today, and so I had very limited time, and I've prepared what I could. I don't know if it's good enough, but I think that's the challenge of it. We have to prepare on short notice. So yeah, it was just in the car and whatnot, because I'm not home. I'm in London. I'm from Manchester. I'm staying with my friends. So in the car and whatnot, I've been practicing. So hopefully it's good enough.
Inshallah. Well, I know obviously what you can do, and you're a very talented young man. So best of luck, inshallah.
when I rise with my every breath and until my
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, Sayyid Khamis. How are you?
Very, very well, alhamdulillah.
Welcome back after your brilliant performance last time. I'm going to hand over to Sayyid Maitham for him to tell us more.
Assalamu alaikum, Ya Ali Mother Khamis. How are you?
Assalam, brother Misam. Sab theek, aap sunaye kaise hain?
Okay, so you chose 3 today. Can you name them?
So I've gone for Janam Fidaye Haidari, Tu Kuja Man Kuja, and Hussain Bant Rahe Hain.
Okay. Okay, so I want you to recite Tu Kuja Man Kuja because we don't have enough hamds in this show. So I want you to do that today.
Would be my pleasure. I think the biggest thing that's helped me is I've never recited to impress people. I've recited to just improve, and also for my voice to be worthy of saying the names of the imams and of these entities that we recite about.
तू हकीकत है मैं सिर्फ एहसास हूँ तू समंदर मैं भटकी हुई प्यास हूँ तू हकीकत है मैं सिर्फ एहसास हूँ तू समंदर मैं भटकी हुई प्यास हूँ मेरा घर खाक पर और तेरी राह गुज़र मेरा घर खाक पर और तेरी राह गुज़र सिदरातुल मुंतहा तू कुजा मन कुजा 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 तू अमीरे हरम मैं फ़कीरे अजम तू अमीरे हरम मैं फ़कीरे अजम तेरे गुण और ये लब मैं तलब ही तलब तेरे गुण और ये लब मैं तलब ही तलब तू अता मैं खता तू कुजा मन कुजा तू कुजा मन कुजा तू कुजा मन कुजा तू कुजा मन तू है एहराम में अनवार बांधे हुए मैं दरूदों की दस्तार बांधे हुए तू है एहराम में अनवार बांधे हुए
मैं दरूदों की दस्तार बांधे हुए काबा इश्क तू मैं तेरे चार सू काबा इश्क तू मैं तेरे चार सू तू असर में दुआ तू कुजा मन कुजा 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 तू कुजा अली Ali, 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 Ali. Ali, 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 Mola Ali, 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 Shah Mardan Ali.
I think my performance today was on the same level as the last one, if not slightly better. But maybe my voice was tired.
Mr. Khamis, all the judges are looking at each other, but I think I'm going to start.
I think because of quality, we are looking at each other because of the quality of. Do you have cold or flu?
No, so I'm from Manchester. I'm staying with a friend of mine. So the only time I've had to practice is when we're driving around in London in the car. So because of that, when you're in the car, Misam Bhai knows it's so loud.
It
and you have
becomes
to
dry,
recite
maybe.
extra loud. So it's just, I think, a bit tired.
Yeah, we discovered that. I mean, when you started, I just look at Sayyid Jalal and say, what's happening? His voice wasn't like this. I thought maybe the speakers or the microphone is something wrong, or maybe I'm not hearing very well. That's why we were looking to. Good performance.
But on the performance, I'll start with Sayyid Mason, please.
Yeah, I think it's just that we expect so much from you, especially from the first round.
Yeah.
We expected so much that it was a little underwhelming. I saw that the paper was out and you were having to rely on it so much that it was distracting you from your recitation. It's good to have the paper, and I always use the paper or a phone. It's good. It's good to have that as a backup, but that's it. That should be a backup, shouldn't be just the focal point of it. I felt the same way. I felt like your voice was a little strained today. I did like that you switched over to Shah Mardani Ali, and it's not easy to switch tempos in between and command the kalam the way you did today. So I'm still proud of you. You still have high marks from me, but I expected more.
Speaking of tempo, did you expect clapping to be incorporated within your performance today?
I did.
Oh, you did?
I think a very fundamental issue that I've faced in Shia voice is a lot of the Pakistani and Indian kalams and mankabat, they don't come with tempo. We have a massive dictionary, if you want to call it, of mankabats and kalams, so salam, that do not rely on any sort of tempo.
Yeah.
And that's my main forte.
Okay.
That's what I recite. So when I know that there was some talk of, look, if you have tempo and fast rhythm, which I completely understand why.
Yeah.
So I had to switch my focus to something that isn't something that I always recite.
Very fair point.
Yeah.
Very fair point.
And also why this comes in. It's not something that I've recited a lot. You know, some kalams,
Yes. This is not a kalam that you would normally recite.
Yeah.
So you were the one who chose this and you put it on the list. Is there a reason you chose this one? Because you had a multitude of kalams. Is it just because of the tempo?
Mainly because of that. And also I wanted to go into a minor scale.
Okay. So he's very learned. He's very knowledgeable in what he's talking about. And I also sometimes feel that way, where the tempo shouldn't be what's the focus of this show. I want to hear, even I think the other one was Hussein Bantraye, and I know that one of the contestants got dinged for it last year because he wasn't in tempo. So I completely agree with what you're saying.
But based on his performance with the tempo, with the clapping, how do you think he did?
Really wondering, you know, I mean, normally, even me, when I listen to Urdu reciters, they don't like, or maybe they don't have clap.
Yeah.
But I think you said, yeah? I mean, you encourage
to involve.
Okay, that's very nice to have connection with the audience. That's, I mean, a good point for you. Do you have some Hussainiya you go normally there in your city?
In Manchester, I go to Bellet Street, but over the last few years, it's been programs by the 10th Day and Mohibban.
10th Day,
which
yes.
I
Mohibban,
do.
Oh, they invited me. Yeah.
So with Mohibban, I did 5 nights. But 10th
you
Day
recite there, yeah?
Yeah.
Habibi, you are يعني Noha Khan, no doubt.
That's clear, yeah.
No doubt, yeah? Just the quality of the voice, you said that it was dry because you were...
not feeling well.
No, he said he was he didn't say not. No,
I know. I'm just trying to cover for him. So I'm not feeling well
because of practice, too much practice. Maybe that was your voice a bit. It was dry. Yeah. Otherwise, yani, mashallah, you are Noha Khan. 100%
thank you so much.
Okay. Before I go into Sayyid Ammar, Sayyid Jalal,
Sayyid Khamis, can I ask you a question? It's maybe about your diet. Okay, about your regime. What's your favorite drink?
I want to say water.
don't say orange juice.
To be fair, I've been staying away from fizzy drinks and stuff. I have a drink, and if I do have to have a soft drink, it's always Diet Coke.
What about karak chai?
I wanted to say that.
I have chai, but mainly I'm a coffee person. So I did have a coffee today.
That's
as
the
well.
point. That's the point. When you say coffee, have you had coffee today?
I had coffee today.
That's a problem. On the day of your recitation, coffee stuff like caffeine, like tea, coffee, karak chai, because it has milk, it's not good for your recitation. Do you smoke or no?
No.
Alhamdulillah, that's a good point. So you have done good job. The flexibility of your voice is
He wasn't going to say yes, like in front of 11-year-olds.
My
Even I wouldn't say yes.
My mom and dad are going to watch this, but no.
Is your missus in the crowd?
No, she's not.
Khamis.
Dad?
No one's
here.
So it's my niece's first birthday. Her name is Ayla Zahra Rizvi. It's her first birthday today.
MashaAllah.
I'm missing that, and thank you.
Her name is Aida Zahra.
Ayla Zahra.
Oh, Ayla, okay. For a second, I thought her name was Aida Zahra. That's a mad name.
Khamis,
Yeah.
I think
Can't
I want to make a point. Sorry.
Yes.
Khamis, I think a good learning point from this show is, because you said you're used to not reciting outside of the tempo. A good learning point is that sometimes you're not always going to be in your comfort zone, right? So I go to different Imam Bargas. They have different requirements. I came in with a plan of reciting very slow, and then they're like, you know what? We don't want it to be too boring today. So can you hype up the crowd? And then I'm going to have to switch. And if I don't have anything planned, like I said to one of the contestants, always have a plan A, B, C, right?
Absolutely.
So take that away from
I
this
will
today.
absolutely take down point, Brother Meesam.
Last words from Sayyid Ammar, please.
Yeah, 2 things really, prep and rep. Prep. I've looked at Sayyid Jalal's words. I look at myself in the holy month of Ramadan. I don't virtually have a cold drink for 30 nights. And it's a killer. You know, you're dying to have a cold drink. So prep on the one side, rep on the other. Your reputation can only carry you so far. Your first performance was outstanding. Try and always look to be on the 9s, 9.5s. Consistency is key in this field. Okay, but you were brilliant, and long may it continue, mashallah.
Ladies and gentlemen, show your support for Khamis Rizvi.
Amazing recitation. I've really enjoyed that personally. What do you think about the comments from the judges today?
Look, I think today I probably did figure out that my voice is tired.
I think it's when you're traveling, you're not going to get the rest that you need, especially for your vocals. So I could feel that there was tiredness in my voice, but I knew the more I think about that, the more I'll take away from my own performance. So I tried putting that to one side, and I did what I could. And I said before, look, I'm here to just say the name of Imam and just enjoy the experience, and that's exactly what I've done. So if this is the last stage, then I'm happy. If I go forward, then I'm happy as well. You think I deserve another chance, like I said before. You saw my efforts and you saw the shortcomings as well. And if you think, bearing all that in mind, if I deserve another chance, then please do vote for me.